Welcome back, everyone, to the Sam and Cam podcast. I'm Cam, and of course, I'm joined with my co-host, Sam.
Yeah. What's going on, fellas?
How's it going, boys? In today's podcast, we're going to start off with the Raptors, moving to the NCAA, March Madness, of course, and then finally, we're going to talk about such a joke of a franchise, the Toronto Maple Leafs.
No.
Sam, start us off with the Raptors.
Alrighty, boys. Live tonight. It's done now, but we just lost 115 to 114 to the Charlotte Hornets. Sorry.
Oh my God.
Jeremy Lamb hit a buzzer-beating half-court shot to win the game. It's crazy.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet used their foul to give. They inbounded the ball with 3.1 seconds left. Jeremy Lamb mishandled the ball when he got it, and he went over half, but I don't know if it touched the ground, but he didn't touch it before it went over half court, so it wasn't a backcourt violation, and he just threw it up, and it went in. And I was staring at my TV for 10 minutes.
10
minutes.
Just wow.
Well, the Raptors really made a huge comeback though. 31-20 in the fourth quarter, they outscored the Hornets. It was really good defensively, and they were getting a lot of good offensive possessions as well. But clearly, a couple of misses close to the end of the game cost them the game because Lamb hit that very lucky shot.
Yeah, they were doing okay in the fourth quarter though. They were up 31-20, and then, like you said, they were doing a good comeback, and then came up short with that half-court shot.
I don't know how you can lose a game shooting 58% from the field. That's amazing. And the Hornets somehow win shooting 44%.
Well, they should have won that, man. That never happens.
Well,
so technically they should have won that, but
last pod how we said the Raps could go 10-0 in their last 10 games. Well, they're currently 0-2.
We jinxed it.
So I think that we should just not.
Sorry,
comment.
boys.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, boys. I expect 8 losses from that for the rest of the season.
Okay, now that's
we'll see how that
now
works.
that's gonna happen though.
No. It's the opposite now.
It always happens, bro. It's just our luck.
Okay, 8 wins.
Leonard scoring 28 points, 9 rebounds, and had 2 blocks on the defensive end. Not too bad.
Yeah, he's a beauty. He put in work, but it wasn't even it was Lowry came back. I forgot to mention that. This was Lowry's first game back from the ankle injury, so obviously it wasn't extremely serious, but he only shot 5 shots, which is really surprising to me. But Kawhi Leonard, Pascal Siakam, and Marc Gasol all had amazing games. Leonard had 28, 9, and 3. Siakam 23, 7, and 5, and Marc Gasol had 17, 4, and 6, all shooting really good percentages from the field. So it's really surprising to me how the Hornets beat them when their leading scorer only had 20 points, and the Raptors had 2 over
technically,
20.
Again, they shouldn't have beat them, but they hit that.
Yeah,
Let's just not talk about it. Move on.
Yeah.
NCAA.
Well, number 1 ranked
My team.
Duke. Not your team. You're just jumping on the bandwagon. Get out of here.
No, I'm a Zion fan, bro. That's my boy.
They just barely
bought
beat
the AF ones with Zion's color.
Oh yeah, eh? They just barely beat number 9 ranked UCF, 77-76. I actually didn't get to see the finish because I was actually getting driven home by my mom, so I missed the last 2 minutes of the game, which is unfortunate. But it was a really back and forth game all game. Taco Fall, the 7'6", absolute monster on UCF.
Crazy.
He was just clogging up the paint. He made Zion look small. It's the first time I've ever seen Zion look small.
I think he makes anyone look small. That's literally not even normal.
Yeah, I mean,
that guy had steroids in his milk at 2 years old.
Yeah, the tallest player in the NBA right now is Kristaps Porzingis at 7'3", so he would be 3 inches taller than the tallest player.
Yeah, he'll be in the NBA.
I mean, he's 23 years old, so he's been in college for 5 years, so you never know. But UCF actually had the ball in their hands for the final shot, and they drove him for the layup, missed the first layup. They had a tip back in, and it went in and out. And I saw the video, and that's unreal that Duke was that close to being out of the tournament.
Crazy right now, eh?
Oh God, so crazy.
Half court, in and out. Holy shit! But my boy Zion scored 32 points, grabbed 11 rebounds.
RJ had 16, 8 rebounds and 4 assists. So the nice little 1-2 punch there. Really did their thing.
Yeah.
And heading into the round of 16, Duke prepares to face Virginia Tech, who 4th-ranked Virginia Tech who will give them a little bit of a obviously a little bit of a tougher challenge than UCF, but you never know. I think that UCF game though, because Zion is such an inside player. He likes the paint. He likes to drive him for the dunks. He likes to drive him for the layups. I feel like a guy like Taco Fall, just such an absolutely huge. You're good. Just such an absolutely huge player. Just made it difficult on him. So I think against any other team, I definitely think that Zion will be able to light it up. But talking about the other big matchup of the day, my team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Your team, your bandwagon.
What? Nice it. They're not even as good as Duke. They almost lost as well to Iowa.
That'd be lit if Duke and Tennessee play each other in finals. We have to make a bet.
I don't know if that can happen. Yeah, it can happen. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
We'd definitely be betting on that. I'd be betting my $5 I have left in my wallet. It's my last funds. And
I'll bet a Jewel pod.
Oh, shit. I don't even have a Jewel. So. But yeah, Tennessee, Iowa. It was a really stressful game. It started off really well for the Vols. 49-28 was the score at halftime. So they had a 21-point lead. But Iowa really had something to say about that in the second half, outscoring Tennessee 43-22. So Tennessee just totally lost their whole little swagger they had going there. Admiral Schofield, he did run into foul troubles late, but he had 17 in the first half, and he ended the game with 19. Like I just said, he was sitting out quite a bit of the second half due to foul troubles, and he actually didn't play the overtime period. And in the overtime period, Grant Williams took over, who also scored 19 for the Vols, and he took over, just put the team on his back, and led Tennessee to the 83-77 win over Iowa.
G-dub.
Now, that's really worrying to me that a absolute powerhouse like Duke, and Tennessee is a very good team, but you have a number 1 ranked Duke winning by 1 to number 9 ranked UCF, and you have number 2 ranked Tennessee, who beat the number 10 ranked Iowa 83-77. So Iowa Hawkeyes. Wasn't sure what they were called. Just making sure. Iowa Hawkeyes, I forgot. But, it's just worrying to me. You have really high-ranked teams like this that are supposed to be, I would think, make easy work of these two teams, and it was really tough for them.
Yeah.
But before we move on quickly, I do want to talk about the big performance on UCF from Aubrey Dawkins, the head coach's son. 32 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists on 12 of 18 shooting. He was easily the reason that they were still in the game, and he was it was really impressive to watch him play. It was cool. Obviously, he had a lot invested into this game.
Coach's son.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, well, move on to the Buds.
Oh, Siri activated.
Anyway, another loss. So far, we've been talking about negative about the Leafs, bro. I kind of feel like shit.
I mean, it's been probably one of the worst stretches I've seen them have in a pretty long time. So
yeah, it's been tough. 2-1 loss yesterday, though, to the New York Rangers in overtime, which is kind of oof.
It's oof.
The Leafs played okay, though. They didn't play horrible.
I mean, they had a lot of shots. Like, he had 45. They had 45 shots on net. But I don't know.
Going through.
Such an average goalie. Like, you're the backup goalie on a really, like, not a really bad team, but you're the backup goalie on an average team in the New York Rangers. And Alexander Georgiev, 2 games in a row against Toronto, has been absolutely unreal. Back on February 10th, he stopped 55 shots. And last night, he stopped 44.
That's crazy.
So, like,
for a backup,
what is
that's
that?
Not bad, man.
That's not
unreal.
bad for a starter.
Yeah, that's unreal for a backup, actually.
Like, I don't know what the heck's gotten into him, but, like...
Say Alexander Georgiev.
Georgiev is how you pronounce it, actually.
Georgia.
Georgia? Okay.
What is that background? It's like Russian or some shit?
I think he is Russian. Let me check. I believe he is because he has like a Russian dog. No,
what the hell is he?
Rus Bulgaria.
Oh, Bulgarian.
Vasilevsky?
Yeah, he's...
Yeah, Tampa lost last night.
I don't know. Tough.
Well, the Blues actually scored 3 goals in 75 seconds. It's pretty crazy.
I do that
Vasilevsky's
sometimes
Russian.
too.
What?
I do that in men's league sometimes.
Didn't your team get eliminated?
No.
Pretty sure they did.
I played today still.
No, you didn't.
No.
Yeah, his team got eliminated, boys. He sucks. Don't listen to anything he says.
I was on the OHL team for 2 minutes.
Yeah. I know I wasn't on the OHL team, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But back to the Buds. They suck. Okay, they don't suck, but...
They've been sucking recently.
They've been sucking. But the 44 shots is a good sign. Coming off a game against Buffalo that I believe they also had 40-some-odd shots, didn't they? Buffalo, they had 45 shots on net. So that's 45 shots 2 games in a row. And that's just a true example of... It might be a true example of how good the offense actually is or how bad the other teams are.
Yeah.
And 2 goalies that just came out hot. Because Buffalo and New York really aren't good teams, but...
Anderson made a nice cross-crease save, though. But then Ryan Strome just tucked it in.
You know, that play at the end of the game, like, literally, it went from one extreme, like, me out of my seat cheering, to just sitting back down all sad. Because, like,
That's
when Anderson...
been the most recent Leafs game. Just fired up, stand up, and just, okay, back down.
Yeah, just sit back down. Because, like, right when Anderson made that cross-crease save, I was so hyped. I was like, you're kidding me. Like, that was such a clutch save.
He made that, 3 games ago? What was the one where he made a crazy endgame save, too? Or was that Sparks?
I think it was Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just been getting people amped up.
Yeah, he's such a good goalie. He's had a little bit of a rough stretch lately, but I think come playoff time, he'll be ready. For sure.
Hopefully. I hope he is. Hope he can keep making those cross-creep saves, but then continue to save it after, now that people tuck it in.
Nah, it's not even his fault. It's the fact that... Well, I'm not going to blame this on Zaitsev, but, like, Zaitsev, when you watch the replay, he did slide over to force the pass, but, like, it looked like he, like, took his time getting back up. And it's like, bro, like, you need to get back in front of the net and, like,
help your
cover Strome
out
here. Like, he can't be on both sides of the net at once. And, like, it just took a random bounce off Anderson's pad, and then... I don't even think Strome meant to put it in the net. I think it just hit his stick or hit his skate, and it went right in there as Anderson was sliding back. So
I feel so bad for goalies though sometimes, man. Oh my god, like they make crazy saves and then getting those little squeeze-ins. Like I'd be so pissed. I couldn't play goalie. I'd probably have to get sponsored for sticks because I'd break so many.
Yeah, I wanted to break a couple sticks when I was in net, especially when I played with you. Just like the lack of back checking, like. The lack of skill on the offensive end.
Let's not go back the day the guy slashed your glove and I actually snuffed this guy so hard.
Yo, you remember when we were playing the Ice Raiders and the kid came in my face, I punched him in the throat with my blocker?
Yeah. You remember when the guy two-handed your glove and I literally snuffed this guy so hard in his head?
Those were the days.
Don't ever touch him.
I miss those, man. They were fun.
I'm still playing, bro. I'm loving it. Men's league is fucked though.
Yeah,
those guys don't care.
I think it was my dad was telling me that he played men's league for a little bit, but he said it was enough when one player broke his stick over another player's head.
It's not like that where we're at. It's not that extreme, but it's just it's just they just don't give a shit, bro. I keep telling I got work in the morning, bro. I don't want to get fucking injured.
Yeah, exactly.
Over a stupid men's league game.
Last thing you want to do is hurt your tailbone.
Yeah, exactly. Get another surgery going. Holy shit! Put me under again, boys. Here we go.
But moving on from that, another play that really had me down in my seat and worried was when Mark Stahl cross-checked John Tavares. He was down on the ground for quite a little while, and I think it was...
Oh, Mark Stahl. Don't ever touch my boy. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
I know, he's dumb. Who is it? It's something D'Angelo.
I'm a fine where he lives.
I don't know his first name. Tony D'Angelo. It looked like he was trying to... It looked like he was trying to get Tavares out of the way so he wouldn't get hit by the puck. And it was a pretty cool little moment to see for me. To see that he was trying to get him out of the way. You don't see that very often.
No. That's again, like I said last pod, though. Sorry to cut you off, but that's just the shit I like to see in hockey, man. Even whether it's your opponent or your teammate,
you don't
show love to him, man. You're all there as a sport. You're not there obviously it is a job, but you're not there to get injured, man. These guys all got families to go back home to.
Exactly. Yeah.
Tavares gets a puck to his eye, loses an eye, or even to his face, and breaks his whole face. He's in recovery forever. It's not worth, man. Help the guy up.
I'd like to see that, and it was really good to see Tavares get up from that injury. But the one thing that did annoy me, might sound repetitive for the people that are listening to this, but Mark Stahl just stepped right back on the ice with no worry whatsoever on getting hit, getting into a fight, or anyone on the Leafs.
Podcast, the same thing, bro.
It's just, and it's coming, like we talked about last time. What if Tavares gets hit, Matthews gets hit, Marner gets hit?
Yeah, I literally said
and
that.
The exact thing happened.
Yeah, I called it.
And there was no one. I think the next, when Tavares went down, he went off the ice. I think the next guy to lay a hit was William Nylander.
Yeah.
That can't be the guy.
That shows something about the team.
Come on. Jake Muzzin's a defenseman. He can lay the body, like we said, but he's on the ice. He is on the ice pretty often, but he's a defenseman. He's not up in the play. It's tough.
No, Babcock, you got to make a change with that, man. Seriously.
That's Doobie's call, man. I mean, come off season, I think they're going to make some big moves for...
Yeah, Babcock holds on to people, though. He's got a word in Gardner. He loves off Gardner.
Gardner won't be signed again. He'll be a free agent.
He still loves him off, though, bro. Have you ever seen some interviews with him and Gardner? Oh, my God.
I know. Gardner's a good player.
Yeah, suck him more, buddy. Holy shit.
He works hard.
Works hard for a minor peewee.
Yeah, he's... I don't... apparently, he's going to be asking for $7 million, and I don't see many teams.
No, we're not getting him. If Toronto re-signs Gardner, I'm literally not ever watching a Toronto Maple Leafs game my whole entire life.
No, I think I might become a... who should we become? What fans?
Fan.
Tampa fans? We're just going to hop on the bandwagon? Yeah, we're Tampa fans. All right, boys. If Toronto re-signs Jake Gardner, you heard it here first. We're Tampa Bay Lightning fans.
Yep. No reason. I think they're the worst team, but I'll take them anyways.
Yeah, it's not like we're hopping on the bandwagon or anything.
No. Anyway, though, tomorrow we play Florida Panthers. Should be a W, but Florida did beat them 3-1 their last matchup against each other. I'd hope it'd be a W, but they could lose because our stretch has been tough. Honestly, with it being my team, I would like to obviously stay positive, but it's kind of hard to in the last stretch. Catching L's like nothing before.
The starting goalie for Florida is going to be 22-year-old. Okay, let me try and pronounce it. SamNCamPodcast. Is that pretty close, you think?
What? SamNCamPodcast, yeah, some shit.
SamNCamPodcast.
22, so these guys should smack him with shots.
Yeah, he's a 22-year-old goalie who has 8 games started this season.
Yeah, I rate that.
Yeah, I rate that. He's a young kid making a living,
Honestly, though, with goalies like that, you got to slam shots on them.
And the way they've been looking lately,
he's just going to be tripping out. Especially coming from people like Matthews,
yeah, imagine how scared he is though, starting against Matthews, Tavares, Marner.
What would you do if you literally just got asked up to go to the NHL one game and seen Matthews coming down on a breakaway and just snapshot? I'd probably move out of the net. I'd be like, I'm done.
I mean, as a goalie, you kind of like getting puck shot at you. So I'd be
That's
down
for that. That's
for
a
that.
different breed, bro.
That's great. I loved getting. I don't know. You gotta be different at being a goalie.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Man.
You're a different breed to play net.
That's awesome.
I can't look at a guy like Matthews coming down just slapping a puck at you, bro. What if I hit you off your mask? See ya, buddy.
I got hit in the mask a lot.
I know.
Never really. I mean, I did.
I played with you for 5
concussions.
years. I know. I seen it.
Yeah. So
shake it off and keep going, but no, I can do that.
Shake it off, boys.
If I see Matthews come down, I'd literally move out of the net. I'd skate to the other corner.
I think a lot of people would.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do agree with you on that.
That's chopped. I can't play goalie. Never.
But yeah, like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. There's been a lot of games lately that they've lost where they should win. Buffalo, they did win, but like we just mentioned, New York, they did just lose. And I'm pretty sure at this point of the season, I'm probably mathematically it's not impossible, but the Leafs are not going to have home ice advantage against Boston in the first round. And the way they're playing right now, I see the best case scenario right now is a 7-game series with a first round exit. That's the best I think they'll do right now. Because
with them exiting?
Them exiting. I don't see them making it past Boston.
If we get a game 7, man, I have to buy a ticket.
It's in Boston.
I don't care.
We're driving to Boston?
I'll fly, dry, helicopter, I don't give a shit. Bro, it's gonna be another. It's literally gonna be like a replay of last. What is it? 3 years ago, whatever it was. 4 years ago.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm saying.
We faced Boston like 3 times in the last 4 years and been a loss every time.
Game 7 would be lit though. You can't lie.
Bro, we're gonna be down at Maple Leaf Square every game, no matter what. Like you're flying every day, right?
You never know.
Might just have to scoop you.
Told him you never know. That shit gets hot though, Maple Leaf Square.
If there's gonna be some Boston fans there, we can jump. My
Whoa.
buddy's a Boston fan, and he showed up the other time. Huh?
Pooch?
Yeah, Post, and he
Poopy.
was it? I don't know if he came actually. No, it wasn't him. I don't even know if he came. It was a Washington fan, and like he was just getting chirped all game.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It was fun.
I may
No,
just
I
bring
don't
a
think
camera down
he's
there,
ever come
record a
down.
video, put on a Boston jersey, and see how many people chirp.
Yeah, I know. Eh? That'd be
so
that'd
funny.
be jokes.
That'd be
just
so
put on a
funny,
Boston
bro.
jersey
Let's
and just
bring in a
see.
Marchand jersey. Everyone probably starts snuffing him.
Marchand or Chara.
Oh, no.
Everyone hates
Definitely
him, yeah.
Marchand. No one likes that guy.
Marchand's a
He's
little
player,
rat.
though,
He's
like,
kind of a
everyone
beauty
said it,
though.
Yeah, you want him on your team, but you don't want to face him because he's just a little squirm.
Yeah, but
That'd be lit though playing against him. Just give him a quick shoulder.
yeah, but like we said, there's no one on the Leafs to do that.
Yeah, but again though, you're hitting him, and then you got a 7-foot giant coming at you, and then you're just.
Bro, that's the scary thing. They signed him again, eh?
Yeah, I know.
$2 million 1 year.
Char's a beauty.
I don't like him. I never liked him.
He's a beauty. I like the aspect that he rides out for people on the team. He always has.
Yeah.
That's the part I like about him. As a person, like as a player, but the fact that like if someone drops like freaking Bergeron or Marchand,
Pasternak or Marchand.
yeah, he comes right at him, which I rate.
Yeah,
That's
which
right
is something
out.
the Leafs need.
Yeah. Sign
But you got
Chara.
any last little notes to throw in there before we close this out?
No, other than hopefully the Leafs do beat Florida tomorrow. Obviously on Tuesday we'll let you guys know about. Oh, no pod Tuesday. Actually talking about that.
Oh yeah, geez, we forgot to tell you this. Do you think it might be possible on Thursday?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Follow the Instagram boys. Sam N, like the letter N, Cam Podcast.
Yeah, Sam's
And
got
then
some
we'll
little
post it on there.
health
Has
thing to
surgery
take
gotta
care
do.
of. So no pod on Tuesday.
Definitely not Tuesday because I go for surgery Tuesday. Maybe Thursday if I can recover, but
Yeah.
right now it's looking like
Worst thing on Thursday, we might do like a FaceTime call or something and just talk through the call. But just stay posted on the Instagram, and we'll keep you guys up to date with what's going on.
Yes, sir. But other than that, boys, that's going to be the end of this one. If you guys did enjoy it, hit the like button if you're watching on YouTube. That's the only thing we post on right now anyway.
Yeah, we posted on YouTube. We're still trying to figure out how to post it on Spotify and
Apple.
Spotify and Apple Music. But
As of right
for
now,
now,
though,
it's
on
just on
YouTube, hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, subscribe to it. Even hit the bell if you want to, because that tells you when the podcasts go up. And we'll catch you maybe Thursday, if not Sunday for sure.
Yeah.
Or we may do I'll let you follow the Instagram, boys. Maybe if we don't do it Thursday, if I'm okay Friday, we'll do like an off day.
Yeah.
Just because we missed one, but
That'd be
follow
good.
the Instagram, and we'll let you know there. So hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you in the next one.